Launch, the blueprint for building a profit-focused partnership program in 90 days. Written by Mark Brigman, PhD, founder and CEO of Partnernomics. Narrated by Matthew Longmire. Chapter 4. The Strategic Partnering Plan, SPP. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Benjamin Franklin. David Chen spent 3 months negotiating what seemed like the perfect partnership agreement with a leading software company. Both organizations served similar customers, offered complementary solutions, and agreed on revenue-sharing terms that satisfied all parties involved. The contract signing felt like a significant victory that would transform his company's growth trajectory. 6 months later, the partnership had generated zero revenue and consumed over 100 man-hours between the two companies' teams. In retrospect, valuable time was wasted in confusing meetings where both teams struggled to understand what they were supposed to accomplish together. David's partnership failed because he skipped a critical step in the partnering process, creating internal alignment before external negotiations. He assumed that signing an agreement with the right partner would automatically produce results. He never defined what success looked like, never clarified specific goals, and never aligned his team around a clear execution plan. The partnership collapsed under the weight of good intentions without strategic direction. This scenario repeats itself in companies across every industry worldwide because business leaders prematurely focus on finding industry partners rather than defining a sound partnership strategy. They rush into negotiations without internal clarity about objectives, approaches, and success metrics. They sign partnership agreements that fail to generate meaningful results because the marketing, sales, product, and customer success teams don't understand how their actions can contribute to the partnership growth strategy. Your partnership program needs a strategic partnering plan before you contact a single potential partner. This internal document serves as your blueprint for partnership success, creating clarity, focus, and alignment that transform good intentions into profitable results. Your internal 12-component battle plan. Most business leaders approach partnerships the same way they approach direct sales. They identify prospects, make presentations, negotiate terms, and hope for the best. This approach fails because partnerships require coordination between two independent organizations with different priorities, processes, and cultures. Success demands systematic planning that addresses every aspect of partnership development and management before initiating any external conversations. The strategic partnering plan serves as your internal battle plan, defining success, clarifying goals, and aligning your entire company on partnership execution before you contact potential partners. This document addresses the critical issues of internal misalignment and ambiguous goals that lead to partnership failures, even when both companies have good intentions and complementary capabilities. Your SPP becomes a living document that provides the clarity your team needs to execute a partnership strategy effectively. Any employee should be able to read an SPP and understand precisely what your company aims to accomplish through partnerships, why these partnerships are crucial for business success, and how progress will be measured throughout the partnership initiative's lifecycle. Companies that invest time in developing comprehensive SPPs build partnership programs that attract high-quality partners, generate valuable partnership engagement, and produce predictable revenue growth. Companies that skip this foundational step often build partnership programs that consume resources without delivering proportional returns because no one understands what actions will produce the desired outcomes. The SPP process forces disciplined thinking about partnership strategy before emotions and enthusiasm cloud judgment during partner recruitment and negotiation phases. It prevents the scope creep and mission drift that derail most partnership initiatives before they generate meaningful results. It creates accountability by documenting internal commitments and goals that can be measured and managed over time. Your SPP also becomes a powerful tool for communicating partnership value to potential partners during recruitment conversations. Partners want to work with companies that have clear strategies, defined processes, and realistic expectations. Your ability to articulate your partnership strategy through a well-developed SPP demonstrates professionalism that separates your company from competitors who approach partnerships in a disorganized manner. The document consists of 12 distinct components that work together to create a comprehensive partnership strategy. Each component addresses specific aspects of partnership planning that must be defined before external relationship development begins. The components build upon each other to create increasingly detailed and actionable partnership plans. Some companies need multiple SPPs to address different partnership types, programs, or market segments. A company launching both referral and technology integration programs would develop separate SPPs for each program type, as the strategies, goals, and execution requirements differ significantly across these partnership approaches. Similarly, a company serving multiple customer segments might develop separate SPPs for each segment if the partnership requirements vary substantially. The key principle is that each SPP should focus on one specific partnership initiative with a clearly defined scope and objectives. Attempting to address multiple partnership types or market segments within a single SPP can create confusion and diminish the document's effectiveness as a strategic planning tool. The 12 components of the SPP, strategy, and SWOT. The first section of your strategic partnering plan establishes the strategic foundation that guides all subsequent partnership decisions. These components answer fundamental questions about what you want to accomplish, why partnerships make sense for your business, and how you plan to structure collaborative relationships with external organizations. The executive summary provides a concise overview of your entire partnership initiative in 1 or 2 paragraphs that capture the key points someone needs to understand your strategy quickly. This section is written last because it summarizes insights from all other components. However, it appears first because busy executives often read only this section when reviewing strategic documents. Your executive summary should clearly communicate the type of partnership you plan to implement, the target partner profile you will pursue, the primary goals you aim to achieve, and the timeline for program launch and initial results. This information helps readers understand the scope and importance of your partnership initiative without requiring them to read the entire document. The problem section outlines the key market issues that your partnership initiatives will address. This component defines the job to be done that partnerships will accomplish for your business. The problem statement should be specific enough to justify the time and resources you plan to invest in partnership development while being broad enough to support sustained partnership activities over multiple years. Common problems that partnerships address include high customer acquisition costs, long sales cycles, limited market reach, insufficient brand recognition, and competitive disadvantages in specific market segments. Your problem statement should quantify these issues wherever possible to demonstrate the business case for partnership investment. The purpose section describes the capabilities and solutions that will emerge from your partnership initiative. This component explains how partnerships will solve the problems you identified in the problem section. The purpose statement should be specific about the outcomes you expect partnerships to deliver and realistic about the timeline for achieving these outcomes. Your purpose statement might focus on leveraging network effects to reach new customers, accessing established relationships to accelerate sales cycles, or combining complementary capabilities to deliver more comprehensive solutions. The key is connecting partnership activities to specific business outcomes that justify the investment required to build and manage collaborative relationships. The approach section defines the partnership type you will implement, the ideal partner profile you will target, and the major deal terms you want to achieve in partnership agreements. This component translates your strategic thinking into tactical decisions about partnership structure and partner selection criteria. Your approach should specify whether you plan to implement referral partnerships, affiliate partnerships, technology integrations, or other collaboration models. It should describe the characteristics of companies that make ideal partners for your initiative. It should outline the key terms you want to include in partnership agreements, such as revenue sharing percentages, performance requirements, minimum commitments, and the duration of the relationship. The second part of your SPP consists of a classic SWOT analysis explicitly tailored for partnership planning. This analysis forces a systematic evaluation of internal capabilities and external market conditions that will influence partnership success. The SWOT components provide the foundation for realistic goal setting and risk management throughout the partnership lifecycle. The Strengths section identifies your company's capabilities that will be attractive to potential partners. These strengths represent the power you possess in partnership relationships and the unique value you can deliver to collaborative partners. Your strengths might include proprietary technology, established customer relationships, industry expertise, or operational capabilities that partners cannot easily replicate. Documenting your strengths helps you understand what you bring to partnering relationships and how to position your company during partner recruitment conversations. Partners need to understand why collaboration with your company will benefit their business before they commit time and resources to developing the relationship. The Weaknesses section identifies your organization's limitations that create opportunities for partnership collaboration. These weaknesses highlight the need to partner with other organizations rather than attempting to build all capabilities internally. Common weaknesses include limited geographic coverage, narrow product portfolios, insufficient market presence, or a lack of expertise in specific functional areas. An honest assessment of your weaknesses helps you identify the types of partners who can address these limitations most effectively. Your weaknesses become your partner's opportunities to add value, creating a mutual benefit that sustains successful partnerships over time. The Opportunities section identifies external market forces that favor your partnership initiative. These opportunities represent favorable conditions that increase the likelihood of partnership success and provide compelling reasons for other companies to collaborate with your organization. Market opportunities include industry consolidation, regulatory changes, technological trends, or shifts in customer behavior. Understanding market opportunities enables you to effectively communicate the value of collaboration to potential partners and position your initiative as a strategic response to market conditions rather than a tactical experiment. Partners want to work with companies that understand market dynamics and can help them capitalize on emerging opportunities. The Threats section identifies external market forces that could challenge or derail your partnership initiative. These threats represent unfavorable conditions that could reduce partnership effectiveness or prevent successful relationship development. Common threats include economic downturns, competitive responses, regulatory changes, or technology disruptions. Identifying potential threats allows you to develop contingency plans or risk mitigation strategies before problems emerge. It also helps you set realistic expectations about partnership timelines and success probabilities based on external market conditions beyond your control. The 12 components of the SPP: Execution and Goals. The final components of your strategic partnering plan focus on execution planning and performance management. These sections translate strategic thinking into operational requirements and measurable objectives that guide day-to-day partnership activities. The execution components ensure that good strategic thinking produces good business results through systematic implementation planning. The Assumptions section documents significant factors that could impact your partnership success, but need verification through market research or partner conversations. Assumptions represent beliefs about market conditions, partner capabilities, or customer behavior that influence your partnership strategy but may not be accurate. Typical assumptions include the partner's willingness to collaborate, the customer's receptivity to partner referrals, and market demand for partnership solutions. Documenting assumptions helps you identify areas where additional research or validation is needed before making significant partnership commitments. It also provides a framework for testing assumptions through pilot programs or market research activities that reduce partnership risks. The risks section identifies internal factors that could challenge or derail your partnership initiative. Unlike threats, which are external to your company, risks are internal factors that you have some control over, but that could still create execution issues. Common risks include insufficient resources, competing priorities, organizational resistance, or a lack of partnership management expertise. Risk identification allows you to develop mitigation strategies and allocate resources to address potential problems before they impact partnership performance. Internal risks are often easier to manage than external threats because you have more control over the internal factors that influence partnership success. The requirements section lists the specific resources needed to execute your partnership strategy successfully. These requirements include dedicated personnel, financial investments, technology platforms, training programs, legal support, and operational capabilities. Comprehensive requirements planning prevents resource shortages that could undermine the execution of partnerships. Your requirements analysis should consider both initial launch requirements and ongoing operational requirements for partnership management. Many companies underestimate the resources needed to maintain productive partnerships after the initial agreements are signed and relationships are established. The goals section represents the most critical component of your entire strategic partnering plan. This section outlines the 3 key outcomes your executives expect from the partnership initiative. Limiting goals to 3 forces ruthless prioritization that prevent partnership programs from trying to accomplish too many objectives simultaneously. Your 3 goals represent the most critical business outcomes that partnerships can deliver for your company. These goals serve as the primary success metrics for evaluating partnership performance and form the foundation for setting partner-specific goals in individual relationship management plans. Goals should follow the SMART framework by being specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Vague goals, such as increase revenue or improve market presence, provide insufficient direction for executing the partnership. Specific goals, such as generate 40 qualified leads per quarter through partner referrals or increase average deal size by 20% through partner co-selling by the end of the year, provide clear targets for partnership activities. Your goals can focus on business outcomes such as revenue generation, market expansion, customer acquisition, brand recognition, product development, or operational efficiency. The key is selecting the 3 outcomes that matter most for your business success and that partnerships are uniquely positioned to deliver. Revenue-focused goals might target specific dollar amounts of partner-sourced revenue, numbers of partner-generated leads, or improvements in sales cycle length or deal size. Market expansion goals aim to enter new geographic regions, industry segments, or customer demographics through strategic partnerships. Customer acquisition goals might focus on reducing customer acquisition costs, improving lead quality, or increasing customer lifetime value through partner referrals. Brand recognition goals aim to increase market awareness, establish thought leadership positioning, or foster association with respected industry partners. The 3-goal limit forces strategic thinking about what matters most for your business and prevents partnership programs from becoming unfocused initiatives that try to accomplish everything but deliver nothing particularly well. Partners also benefit from clear goals because they understand exactly how your team is defining success for this partnership initiative, and they understand how their contributions will support the growth strategy. Recap and actionable steps. The Strategic Partnering Plan serves as your essential internal document for defining and aligning your partnership strategy before launching external partner recruitment. This 12-component battle plan ensures clarity, focus, and company-wide alignment around partnership objectives, approaches, and success metrics. Companies that invest time in developing comprehensive SPPs build partnership programs that attract high-quality partners and generate predictable revenue growth. Companies that skip this foundational step often build partnership programs that consume resources without delivering proportional returns because no one understands what actions will produce the desired outcomes. Your SPP must address both strategic foundations and execution requirements to create a complete blueprint for a specific partnership initiative. The strategic components establish the business case for partnerships and define your approach to collaborative relationships. The execution components translate strategy into operational plans with specific resource requirements and measurable objectives. The goals section represents the most critical component of your SPP because it defines the 3 significant outcomes that justify partnership investment and provide success metrics for performance evaluation. Limiting goals to 3 forces strategic prioritization that prevents unfocused partnership programs. Develop your first SPP for the partnership type you plan to launch, such as a referral program. Begin by documenting the industry problem that exists and the purpose of your new partnering initiative. Then describe your approach by identifying the type of partnership program you are creating, for example, a co-selling program, and list the core deal terms you are seeking from future partners. Complete the SWOT analysis sections by listing your company's strengths that will attract partners, weaknesses that partners can help address, external opportunities that favor partnership success, and external threats that could challenge your initiative. This analysis provides the foundation for realistic partnership planning and risk management. Define your 3 primary goals for the partnership program using the SMART framework to ensure specificity, measurability, and time-bound targets. These goals serve as the foundation for all partnership activities and as the primary metrics for evaluating program success. Document your assumptions about market conditions and partnership capabilities that need validation, internal risks that require mitigation strategies, and specific requirements for partnership execution, including personal, financial, and operational resources. Finish by writing a 1 to 2 paragraph executive summary that captures the key points of your partnership initiative, including the partnership type, target partner company types, for example, real estate agents, your partnership initiative's primary goals, and launch timeline. Your completed SPP becomes the guiding document for all subsequent steps in the partnership development process. It provides the strategic foundation for creating term sheets, evaluating partner candidates, negotiating agreements, and managing ongoing partnership relationships, which we will discuss in future chapters. Schedule time to review and update your SPP quarterly as you gain experience with partnership execution and as market conditions change. The SPP should remain a living document that evolves in tandem with your partnership program while maintaining a strategic focus on the outcomes that matter most for your business success. Thanks for listening. This has been Launch, the blueprint for building a profit-focused partnership program in 90 days. Written by Mark Brigman, Ph.D., founder and CEO of Partnernomics. Narrated by Matthew Longmire. Copyright 2025 by Mark Brigman, Ph.D.